A professor of epidemiology and public health, 40-plus year veterinary diagnostician, informaticist, military veterinarian, and author, Dr. Craig N. Carter, embodies the Texas A&M University core values of selfless service and excellence.
One thing that I really was so proud of is that everywhere that I went, I met Aggies. They were doing something to make the world a better place. And you know, I never forget where I came from. You know, my career and my life really started in Aggie land, and I'm so proud that I'm an Aggie and that I had all these opportunities, many of which were provided by Aggies.
Raised in Whiting, Indiana, Carter enlisted in the United States Air Force in 1967 and was deployed to Vietnam, where he learned about military working dogs that provided security for the U.S. military.
And what I was out on the field a lot, and so I crossed over with the MPs and others that worked with the military working dogs. I also learned about the food safety and water safety mission of the Veterinary Corps.
This stimulated his interest in veterinary medicine. After returning home, the United States Air Force retained Carter as a computer programmer and analyst to develop software for the military. Leaving active duty in 1974, Carter was encouraged to complete pre-veterinary studies at Texas A&M by Colonel Tom Parsons, who was the commandant of the Texas A&M Corps Cadets and the namesake of Parsons Mounted Cavalry. Carter enrolled at Texas A&M for pre-veterinary studies and started a community project with the goal of building an animal shelter. Earning his DVM degree in 1981, Carter stayed at Aggieland to run a solo ambulatory practice. He also continued to work on his animal shelter project, which opened in 1983 as the Brazos Animal Shelter.
I really liked the Brazos Valley and I wanted to stay there. So I thought, well, I'll just start my own practice. And it was basically all house call, both large animals and small animals. And you know, I was really enjoying that.
However, Dr. Conrad Euchster, director of the Texas A&M Veterinary Medical Diagnostic Laboratory, learned about Carter's computer skills and background and recruited Carter to oversee the development of the first laboratory information management system to serve Texas' 4 laboratories. He also served on the pathology necropsy rotation, taught veterinary students, and conducted epidemiological studies using TVMDL case data sets. He developed software to assist veterinarians with challenging clinical cases in practice.
So I think in 1983 we got that system up and running, and it ran all 4 labs till 1997, I believe, and then we developed another system.
Carter was commissioned in both the U.S. Air Force and the U.S. Army Reserves. In 1991, he and his wife, Rhonda, were deployed with the Air Force Hospital for Operation Desert Shield. After 9/11, Carter commanded the 1st U.S. Army Reserve Veterinary Corps unit in Afghanistan, overseeing military working dogs, conducting landmine and explosive detection, as well as security, food safety, and other operations in the wartime theater. He retired as a full colonel in 2009.
I guess you could just say the military amplified my veterinary career because I ended up staying in the reserves for till I was 60.
In 2005, Carter was hired by the University of Kentucky after an epidemic of equine abortions and stillbirths rocked the equine breeding industry in central Kentucky. In 2007, he was appointed as the director of the University of Kentucky Veterinary Diagnostic Laboratory.
You know, I really never thought I was going to leave Texas A&M. Like I said, veterinary medicine, it's the greatest profession in the world. You can have more fun here than in about any other profession, I think.
Carter and his wife, Rhonda, now enjoy life on Freedom Farm in Spears, Kentucky.
been a nice ride.